where past icons and future machines collide. Today, we're diving deep into the return of a legendary nameplate, one that once ruled the highways and stood toe-to-toe with the fastest motorcycles in the world. The 2025 Honda CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird is here, and it brings with it a perfect blend of legacy and cutting-edge performance. From its redesigned engine to state-of-the-art electronics and aerodynamic silhouette, Honda's latest sport touring monster is a reawakening of one of the most iconic motorcycles of the late 90s and early 2000s. A brief history of the Blackbird legacy. Before we look forward, let's take a moment to look back. The original Honda CBR 1100XX Super Blackbird launched in 1996 as Honda's direct response to the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-11, which was then the fastest production motorcycle. With its 1,137 cubic centimeters inline-four engine and a top speed of 180+ miles per hour, the Blackbird held the title of the world's fastest motorcycle until Suzuki released the Hayabusa in 1999. But the Blackbird was never just about raw speed. It earned a loyal following thanks to its refinement, reliability, and smooth, stable ride. It was fast, yes, but also civil, designed as much for devouring autobahn miles as it was for outperforming rivals. After being quietly discontinued in the mid-2000s, the Super Blackbird name faded into Honda's archives. Until now. Engine and performance, the beating heart returns. The 2025 CBR 1300XX is more than a cosmetic rebirth. At its core is a completely re-engineered 1,295 cubic centimeters inline-four engine, liquid-cooled and featuring Honda's latest variable valve timing system. This engine produces a staggering 190 horsepower and 108 pound-foot of torque, delivered with trademark Honda smoothness. Thanks to revised internals, a lightweight forged crankshaft, and a new ride-by-wire throttle system, throttle response is instant yet predictable, ideal for both sport riding and long-distance touring. Acceleration is ferocious, pushing the Super Blackbird from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2.8 seconds, with a top speed electronically limited to 186 miles per hour. Honda could easily have pushed that higher, but in the era of electronically governed speeds, they've chosen refinement over reckless top-end figures. Chassis and handling, big bike, nimble feel. The Super Blackbird has always been more sport tourer than track tool, and the 2025 version continues that philosophy with a revised aluminum twin-spar frame designed to optimize both high-speed stability and agility. The wheelbase has been slightly shortened from previous long-distance designs, and with a curb weight of 553 pounds, 251 kilograms, it's remarkably manageable for a bike in this class. The suspension package is fully electronic. Up front, Honda employs a 43mm Showa big piston fork with semi-active damping. At the rear, a ProLink swing arm with a balance-free rear cushion also features adaptive damping and preload adjustments on the fly. Whether you're slicing through twisty canyons or cruising down the highway, the bike adapts seamlessly to changing road conditions and rider input. Electronics and rider aids, the modern edge. This isn't the late 90s anymore, and Honda knows it. The 2025 Super Blackbird is outfitted with a complete electronic suite that puts it on par with the most advanced motorcycles of the day. A 6-axis IMU governs lean-sensitive traction control, wheelie control, cornering ABS, and launch control. There are also multiple riding modes, sport, tour, rain, and a customizable user mode. A full-color 7-inch TFT display offers smartphone integration, turn-by-turn navigation, and Bluetooth connectivity. The user interface is clean and responsive, allowing riders to make quick adjustments to suspension settings, engine braking levels, and power delivery. Even cruise control and hill start assist make the list, showing Honda's clear intention to make this bike a high-speed tourer as much as a sport missile. Aerodynamics and styling, sleek, sharp, and familiar. While the original Blackbird's aesthetic was somewhat conservative by today's standards, the 2025 version walks a fine line between homage and innovation. The silhouette remains sleek, with a prominent beak-like front fairing that recalls the original Bird of Prey. However, the entire bodywork has been sculpted using wind tunnel testing to reduce drag, increase downforce at speed, and improve high-speed stability. Integrated winglets help channel air past the rider, while a vented tail section manages turbulence behind the bike. LED lighting is used throughout, with a distinctive twin headlamp setup and signature daytime running lights that make the Super Blackbird unmistakable at night. Color options include metallic obsidian black, pearl glare white, and a nod to the original. Midnight blue. Touring capability, built for speed and distance. Despite its aggressive performance stats, the 2025 CBR 1300XX doesn't forget its sport touring DNA. The ergonomics are slightly more relaxed than a pure sport bike, with raised clip ONS and adjustable rear sets that accommodate long-distance riding. The seat, made with a high-density foam and anti-slip covering, provides comfort over extended hours in the saddle. Optional hard panniers and a top case expand the bike's touring potential, while the factory quickshifter and auto blipper make shifting effortless, especially under load. Fuel capacity is 6.1 gallons, 23 liters, giving the bike a real-world touring range of over 220 miles per tank, impressive for a high-horsepower machine. Safety features and technology integration. Beyond performance, Honda has baked in numerous features to enhance safety. Emergency stop signal technology activates hazard lights under heavy braking. A tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS. Cornering lights and a blind spot detection system further add to rider confidence. The Blackbird also comes standard with Honda's Smart Key system, allowing for keyless ignition, fuel cap access, and optional proximity-based locking for luggage. It's all part of Honda's goal to make the CBR 1300XX not only exhilarating but intelligent and user-friendly. Who is the 2025 Super Blackbird for? This bike isn't just for nostalgia hunters. The 2025 CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird is designed for experienced riders who want a machine that delivers both brute strength and everyday civility. It appeals to long-distance sport riders who want Hayabusa-level speed without the track-focused ergonomics, and to those who demand the latest tech without sacrificing reliability. In a world of literbike madness and hypernates, the Super Blackbird stands alone in reviving a category that prioritizes aerodynamic efficiency, high-speed touring, and unflinching stability at triple-digit speeds. It's the spiritual successor to both the VFR 1200 and the original Blackbird, combining their DNA into one beautifully executed machine. Price and availability. The 2025 Honda CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird is expected to start at around $19,999 with optional packages including touring gear, heated grips, and radar-assisted cruise control. Availability will begin in select global markets by the end of Q3 2025, with North American and European deliveries expected shortly after. Dealers are already reporting significant interest, and pre-orders are open in several countries. Honda seems poised for a strong launch, aiming to attract riders who've waited years, if not decades, for a proper resurrection of this legend. Conclusion: a fitting return for a legendary name. The 2025 Honda CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird is more than just a revival. It's a statement. Honda has shown that it's still capable of creating motorcycles that combine power, refinement, and innovation in a way few brands can. By honoring its past while boldly embracing the future, the new Super Blackbird offers a compelling package for riders who crave speed without compromise, comfort without excess, and legacy without stagnation. If you've been waiting for a high-speed touring bike that blends analog soul with digital precision, your wait is over. This is the new era of the Blackbird. And it's flying higher than ever. Thanks for watching Bike Future. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Which legendary bike would you like us to cover next? Ride safe and stay ahead of the curve.